Teasing you on that daily 100. Oh my gosh, guys, before we get to the topic today, before we get to all the stuff we're going to be doing and talking about today, as you guys can already tell by the title, I got to touch on a little something. I am in excruciating pain right now. My knee is killing me. Like, to sit on my bike right now with my knee bent like it is not comfortable at all. Not even in the slightest. I injured it. Get this. I injured it wrapping Christmas presents. Yes, I know it is the middle of January right now. I injured it a month ago or more, and it is still killing me right now. If not more so. I'm pretty sure it's gotten worse. I don't know what I did. I just, like, I was on the ground wrapping presents, and I like twisted it, like I was moving around, and I turned it in some way, and it just, I got up and I knew something was wrong. And it has not been the same since. I go to the doctor in a couple days. I finally caved. I was like, I need to do something about this. I need to figure out what's going on so I can actually like get on a plan to fix this. So if you have injured yourself in a more lame way than wrapping Christmas presents, please share it down in the comments, because I need to feel better about myself. I cannot believe that I am in this position where I can barely walk. It's so bad. 99% of the time these days, I'm like, yes, I feel great. I am in my prime. And then moments like these come along and I'm like, I am 100 years old. But anyways, as you guys have seen from the title, we are doing full carbon on this bike. And I'm not just talking about it today. We are doing all of the unboxing on these parts. When I got the bike, I knew that I'd be doing some carbon on the bike, but originally it was just planned that I was going to be doing some accents here and there, because I wanted to kind of complement the carbon fiber on the wheels. And there's some parts of the bike that I was like, this doesn't look so great. Like the black plastic right here, I think it just looks a little bit cheap. So I wanted to do some carbon fiber. But I got, you guys know Motovation. Motovation has been providing a lot of the parts for the build so far. I was over at their shop, and we got to talking about kind of what I wanted to do with the bike, because I really want to do something custom. I want to make the bike look unique. I don't want it to just look like another M Sport Edition S1000. And so I was talking about, you know, kind of what I wanted to do, and we got to thinking, and I was like, why don't we do full carbon? But not just full carbon, because it's been done. I'm not like a huge fan of just straight full carbon bikes. They're cool, they're awesome, but it's just not my vibe. So we reached out to Ilmberger Carbon. They're one of the premier carbon fiber developers, manufacturers, whatever you want to call them, for bikes like the S1000. They make top-notch carbon. Kind of proposed what we were thinking about, and Ilmberger was like, yes, we want to be part of this. I'm headed over to Motovation right now. If you don't know about Motovation, they are a motorcycle dealer, motorcycle parts dealer. They got parts for tons of different bikes. I'll have a link to their website down in the description. They sell all the different Ilmberger carbon parts for the bike, and we're going to be doing pretty much their full set of carbon fiber pieces for the S1000. And when we're done, we're going to be doing a custom paint job on this thing, leaving some exposed carbon on the bike, really to kind of show it off, accent it, but you know, let it be known that something nice is going on with this bike, and make it unique at the same time. That's my vibe. Exposed carbon, great paint job, something that looks super well thought out and clean, and I'm so excited. We're going to be unboxing all the carbon fiber pieces. I'm going to be showing you guys where all of them go, kind of the quality, what you're going to get when you get them. Over the next week, hopefully, we'll be getting all this stuff installed, and we're gonna be rocking a full carbon S1000 for a little while until we get this thing custom painted. All right, so before I get to actually opening the parts, which Motovation set it up in this box for me with the gigantic bow. I'm pretty sure I haven't received a gift in my life since I was a child that had a gigantic bow on it, so Motovation, props on that. This is, I don't think you guys have seen this in a video before. This is one of the shop bikes for Motovation. Custom painted, crazy paint job on this. Look, it's got like a splattered Union Jack flag on there. That looks amazing, but it also has, let me zoom in here, get it real close. All of this is exposed carbon. This is real carbon piece here, real carbon piece down here. All exposed carbon, custom paint job on the whole thing. It's a little bit wild. Like, the look is, of course, not for everyone, but just the actual job itself is really, really cool. And no, I'm not doing a splatter paint job on this bike, although that could be pretty awesome. But that gives you an idea of what I'm thinking of, just having exposed carbon in different parts. And the only thing that I'm not doing carbon on is the tank. I know there is maybe like 1 or 2 companies that do make carbon tanks for this, but that's not something that I want to do because I really don't want to mess with the fuel system on that. I don't want to deal with running into problems later on. Not that the companies that make them are bad or necessarily have problems, but it's just not something that I want to worry about. But everything else on the bike, that is all inside this box. All right, so this is already in a open box, but I have not seen any of the parts that we have in here just yet. So you guys are gonna get to see these at the same time that I'm gonna see them. So now I've already seen some of the Ilmberger stuff because I hang out at Motovation sometimes. It's really cool how they come. They come in these canvas, they're like a soft kind of fabric canvas bag. So when you take them off, or when you take off your stock pieces, you can just put those pieces inside the bags, and that way you don't have to toss them into tubs that like I usually do with my stock pieces. So in our first bag from Ilmberger, we have the tank cover. I'm hoping that this focuses right here. This ring right here, if I'm not mistaken, this is metal right here. So you actually have nice mounting points for all of these. The weave on this is just very nice. Look at that. Okay, I probably have to go a little bit faster if I want to get through all of these pieces and not have the video be 30 minutes long. Piece number 2, we have the tailpiece. Part number 3, we have front fender. Part number 4, we have one of the case covers on the side. I can't remember which one this is for. This one makes me think that these are actual, like, I don't know, maybe aluminum sleeves, because this is an entire cylinder that goes like this whole section right here. It goes all the way down. You can see it's silver all the way down into this. So I think these are little like aluminum sleeves on each of these mounting points where you actually have a bolt that goes through. Check out that weave. I'm gonna keep saying that. I need to make shirts that say check out that weave. Although that could be referring to multiple, never mind. All right, part number 5, we have the, all right, this is the front windscreen piece that mounts under the windscreen on the front of the bike. I think this is the not the clutch cover, but the front sprocket cover. I think that's what this is right here. All right, now we're getting to some of the bigger pieces. I think this is the rear hugger and chain guard. Massive, full one-piece carbon on this for that entire unit. That looks super nice. I should guess each of these pieces before I open them. This is definitely the nose, like the front fairing on the bike. Woo! Oh my gosh, look at that. That is gonna look so sick. There's these mounting brackets on the back that are for the actual bolts, but these are all little carbon brackets as well. Even from the back, like obviously the back is gonna be less refined than the front, but even the back still looks pretty awesome. I think this is one of the tank pieces, like on the side, the ones that I was talking about earlier that's black and looks kind of crappy. Yep, so this should be the left side. So if you're on, you guys can be POV right now. This is the left side. Look at that, perfect mounting pins
I guess you would call them. I didn't check this before I took it out. All right, so this is one of the undertail pieces. This would be the left side. No, the right side. So this will be like this. Then you have the underside here. This is one of the side fairings. Does that make you guys uncomfortable? If I just... Look at that big old slab of carbon right here. I guess the emblems mount with a bolt. Did not know that. This looks so good. What the heck? What piece is this? Oh no, these are the these are the frame covers. So you see, you have all the little openings and stuff, and then on the back you have the just like 3M mounting tape for mounting along the frame. Here we have, I think this is, yep, this is the opposite side frame cover. Dang. That is some full coverage carbon right here. This one is the left side full, this is for the left side, but the right side is this piece right here that goes all the way back under the seat. Really nice looking gills kind of right here that are on that side of the bike. This is the opposite side fairing of whatever the other side fairing is that I opened before. I was wrong. This is the swing arm cover on the left or right side of the bike. This is a lot of carbon. Here is the left side swing arm cover. This looks so freaking good. Here we have the that mesh looks so good. So this is the tail piece. So this is the underside of the tail right here. This is the opening for the fender eliminator / tail light, whatever you have going on back there. So that'll be the underside. And then this right here will be the top, like that. It's still got the opening for the passenger seat because that's the style that I wanted to go for, but they also sell a style like this that has this completely enclosed, and it just kind of has like a rounded cowl looking bump right here on the rear. This one is the left side, or right side of the kind of the piece that sits next to the tank. Just as beautiful as the last one. This is the other tank piece on the right side that goes all the way back to the seat. So this one I can actually show you guys right now. Dude. Oh my God, that looks so good. Oh my God, I cannot wait. This is the right side fairing, I think. Right. No, left side? This one's the left side, which means the other one was the right side. This is another one of the covers. I can't remember what this covers up, but something on the case. The last piece for the bike. This should be the other tail piece. This should be the right side, under, top and under side of the tail. And that is the last piece of the full Ilmberger Carbon set for the 2020 S1000RR. I just talked to Nate. We realized that there's a few pieces that were missing, including, I hadn't noticed it before, but the most important piece, or the piece that a lot of people are going to be looking to buy for their bike, and that is the belly pan piece. It's coming in a separate package, so I can't show it in this video, but when I get to that install, I'll show you guys. So a couple videos from now, while working on the bike, you guys will see that. It replaces this whole piece right here and goes all the way back. So when you put on an aftermarket exhaust, that will kind of fill out that whole area that gets left out by removing the cat from the stock exhaust. So that piece will be coming separately. Then there's also the water pump cover that's right here. That is also another little piece that I didn't have in that box. And then the last piece, or actually second to last piece, is this one right here. I know there's a lot of guys out there that are going to be needing this piece for their bike because it will break. The stock piece, it broke for me. I don't know how it managed to not break sooner than it did, but it goes right here. This is actually part of it right here. I just didn't take this piece out. Mounts right here. Those gills, it just breaks for pretty much everyone. So a lot of people just buy the carbon fiber piece because the OEM version will just keep breaking on you. So got this one. And then the last piece is there's a whole inner fairing for the front that goes underneath this part right here. So there is that piece that's going to go on the front of the bike, but there's an inner piece that goes underneath it that it mounts to. And I have that one coming in a separate package too. So that covers everything for the bike. Oh my God, I have never seen this much carbon fiber in my life. All right, let me show you guys everything that we've got here. So move this table out of the way. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 different carbon fiber pieces that are going to be going on the bike. Let's take a look at this nose piece. This is one I'm most curious about, just because it's really easy to completely change the look of the bike right away. You guys, this is probably like not gonna come across at all. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So like I mentioned, every single one of these pieces, they come with a bag. So when you take off your stock piece, you don't have to worry about damaging it or getting it scratched up. You can just put that stock piece right back into the bag and store it if you want. You got a nice little bag that you can sell it in if you want to do that. Fairing removal on a bike is not necessarily difficult, especially not on this bike. It's pretty simple. It's just tedious. So it'll probably take a while to actually get all of the stock pieces off of the bike, especially with all the pieces that go, this should be relatively simple because I've taken off this piece before, but back here on the rear, a lot of this is all together. We'll have to take the seats off, easy enough, but the underside and this, I'm not sure how much is going into that. As I mentioned before, Motovation and Ilmberger are helping me out. All of these pieces, if you want to get these for your bike, they'll be linked down in the description. Motovation sells all the pieces for the bike, and Ilmberger makes its carbon fiber pieces for other bikes. It's not just the S1000. So you can go to Motovation's website, just put in your bike, and then you can just filter by Ilmberger, and you can see all the parts that they have for your bike. If you want to do full carbon on it, you can do that. Or if you just want to do little pieces here and there like I originally planned, and just have some carbon fiber accents, you can do that too. I'm so excited. I hope you're as excited as I am. Huge thanks to Motovation, giving me a little space to do this unboxing. I'm gonna be doing the install here as well. And this bike, whew, it's gonna be something else. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, make sure you hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Turn on post notifications so you guys get notified of the videos coming out for this when we install all these parts and all the stuff that we do on this bike in the future. If you wanna see this full build, everything that we've done so far, hit up that playlist link in the description. You guys can see everything that we've installed. Y'all have been awesome. I've been Motonosity. Remember, life's better with horsepower. Keep life lived, and I'll see you guys in the next one.